I was talking to a client a couple of weeks ago who was stuck in a job that he wasn't crazy about and didn't know what to do next. He'd made a couple of attempts at making some changes. He tried to get out of town, he tried to pick up a new hobby, and he was looking at doing some mindfulness practices with an app he downloaded. And those changes were a good start, but he was feeling trapped. Have you ever felt stuck? Like you see that you're supposed to be doing something differently, but you just don't know how to get started? I hate this feeling, and I see it come up time and time again for people. So today I want to talk about what to do when you get stuck and how to acknowledge when you've hit your ceiling. If you are feeling trapped, if you are feeling as though you're living a life that is not right for you, if you're feeling as though you don't have the ideas that you want on a project, or you can't move forward with your art or with your business, my guess is that you've hit your ceiling. You, by yourself, under the current conditions, the current context, with the current resources that you have to hand, have gotten as far as you can get right now. And there's nothing wrong with stopping and just acknowledging that. I've hit my ceiling. I don't know where to go next. But once you've acknowledged it, you don't have to stay there. The next thing that you can do is think about all the other ways that you can give your brain some new input so that it can come up with some new outputs. Think about it this way. You can't have new ideas, solve new problems, look at things in a completely different way, or get really creative about your next steps if you're feeding your brain the exact same information day in, day out. It's just not possible. So you can avoid being stuck at your ceiling, but you're gonna have to get some extra people in the room. And there's a lot of ways to do this. One example is just starting out with some books. You can order books that contain some of the best thinking that we've had throughout our history as humans and have those thinkers in the room with you with a couple of clicks on the computer. You might need some examples. You can watch YouTube videos. You can read biographies from people that you admire. You can find out about people who've gone and done incredible things and learn what it was that got them moving and got them to tick. You can get some social support. Maybe you need to speak to some different people. Maybe you need to get some new people in your circle. Perhaps you need some coaching or therapy or someone else that's around to help move you forwards. Or perhaps you need a change of scenery. Maybe you've been in the same environment for too long. You've been seeing the same things, experiencing the same routine, and you need to get out and shake it up a little bit. It might take doing all of these things, or it might just take making a change in one of those directions. But whatever you do, don't stay stuck. Find a new way to get some new information for your brain to work on so that you can start thinking about things in a more creative way. And that way you can get unstuck and start working again. Don't hit your ceiling.